Hello YouTubers, welcome to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. Well, I'm at it again. I've got another Pt.1-Dec here that I'm putting an LC6400 in, and I wanted to show you that I've started running the harness for the counter through the small hole in the back and just running it out with a short pigtail on it. Running it up here and connecting it physically to the mode switch, instead of trying to solder a bunch of wires onto the bottom of the board. I believe this is a more professional installation, and that's what I'm all about. I want to do it like the factory would have done it. Okay, I've installed the 6-amp protection diode, also a filter cap across the power input. It's a 3300 microfarad, and also boosted the capacitor here next to the audio transformer. Put a 4700 microfarad 25 volt there. Gives it that extra little cushion when you're really driving the audio. And of course I replaced the 1000 microfarad cap over here with a 25 volt version. Okay. Now I'm still working on it. I haven't got everything done. I do have all of the shotkeys done. I don't know if you can, let me see if I can get the camera to focus on them. They're blue diodes. Two blue ones right there, D1 and D2, and the two blue ones back here, D21 and 22. Now, I've also did the high gain transistor upgrade for TR14 and TR15. Did the broadbanding. I'm getting pretty close. I'm going to start building the LC6404 for it right now. So I'll update you on that when it's complete. Thanks. Hello folks, welcome back to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. Continuing on this 148 build I'm doing. You can see I got the LC6404 built and installed now. Alright, and got the blue lighting behind the switches, got the blue light in the meter, blue transmit receive light, which that's too bright. I'm going to have to put a resistor on that and tone it down some. Don't have the knobs on yet. When the knobs are on, they cover up the blue coming through the holes around the knobs. But we're basically finished with it. I got to put the covers on it. Already done the broadbanding, already did the balancing, tested it. There's the 6-amp protection diode and the 3300 microfarad capacitor that's on the voltage input line to keep the line clean. And that protection diode is if you hook the cables up in reverse, that diode will conduct up to 6 amps and protect the radio. Alright, and got the white face LESCOM meter in there with a blue backlight, and when you key the radio it changes to red. Same thing with transmit and receive, and like I said, that's too bright. It does have a brand new bezel. Now the bezel is the Ranger TR296 bezel. See that little ridge right there around it? But it looks very, very close to the regular Cobra 148 bezel, the regular Dynascan bezel. And it looks a hell of a lot better than the one that came off of it. This faceplate here is a Lexan faceplate. It's got like clear, it's a real clear finish with the print and everything behind it. I don't know if you can Yeah, maybe you can see that right there if I can get the camera to focus a little better. Yeah, see that? Very, very nice faceplate. It's not metal, it's Lexan. It's clear Lexan, and it's got the silver tone backing with the print behind the clear Lexan. It really looks nice and fits very well too on these Ranger 148 bezels. So this is going to look really sharp. I do have a decal for it. I was going to put on it to change the faceplate to black, but I wasn't sure if whoever bought it would want me to do that or not, so I haven't done it yet. Here is the black decal that will go on it. And the main difference, of course, is that the switch labeling indicates the way the switches are now. But like I said, I kind of hate to cover up that faceplate because it looks so nice. But anyway, I'll ask whoever buys the radio if they want the black faceplate. And you can always peel that faceplate, the decal, off, and the faceplate will remain just as beautiful as it is now. This is a decal. Use soapy water when you go to put it on so you can reposition it, and then just blot it dry once you have it in place. That's what I might do. I may just pack it in with the radio, and then let the owner decide if he wants to put it on there or not. But anyway, make that decision later. I'll probably go ahead and put the damn thing on there, and if the owner wants to, he can take it off. That's a good way to do it. But it does have it's got the blue plexiglass Lexan window for the display now too. They're a little bit thicker than the stock ones. The stock ones are, I think, 1 millimeter, and these are 2 millimeter. Let's see. I have to cut it out. Hang on a second. Here we go. Sorry about that. Had to have both hands to get the cover open, but I don't know if you can see the thickness of it there. It's actually about 1.5 millimeter thick, and the original is about 1 millimeter, so it's about a half a millimeter thicker. But believe it or not, that does make a difference behind this faceplate. The tolerances are very, very close. Use a hot soldering iron or something hot to cut it with. So I just cut it to the size of the window and then glue it in. I was using the smoke ones. I prefer the smoke ones, like comes on the 158 EDX, Superstar 158. But I haven't been able to get them from Ranger. Ranger's been out of stock. I ordered like 100 more of them, but they don't have them yet, so I had to improvise. I found these on eBay and went ahead and ordered those, and then cut out the Lexan to the right size. But it turned out pretty nice. I actually like it. You know, but it is a pain in the rear end to have to cut out each individual one every time you need one. So what I did this last time, I just went ahead and cut out 3 while I was at it. But here's the radio. Okay, and you can see that the frequency counter connector is all hooked up. Comes out the back. It's all routed in with the other wires. Goes up here to the front, and I showed you before that it's connected to the mode switch. Now that heat shrink you see in there are the wires off of the switches that are bundled up. The A&L noise blanker wire is wired permanently on, but the CB and PA is in there, and that's in case you ever want to restore the radio to stock, which I don't imagine you will. But it's in there just in case. Alright, the LC6404 has two mounting positions. There's the first bracket, there's the second bracket. Okay, so it's in there good and solid. And the little radio tuned up nice. About 17, 18 watts on sideband, and about 15 forward swing on AM. None of the limiters or anything like that are cut. I did turn the ALC all the way up and the AMC all the way up. The power is set for about 2 watt dead key from top to bottom, and like I said, it swings to about 15 watts. Now you can adjust all of these. I didn't do anything. I didn't bypass the adjustments. Like I've seen a lot of radios come in that have the have 12 volts connected directly up to the finals for AM, and you really shouldn't do that. But the bias has been adjusted on both the driver and the final. The meter's been adjusted. Everything is set up like it's supposed to be. And we did do the we replaced TR14, TR15 with high gain transistors. Did the broadband modification, and that's a secret. Not going to tell you what that is. But the radio is performing excellent. And when I get the covers on it and get it all set up, it should be daylight again, and I'll be able to pick up some skip, and I can show you what the receiver's doing. But it come out nice. I really like it. All right, we'll be back.